Welcome to the final paper presentation sessions at PGVIS 2024. And this session is about social harmony and conflict through music. With the first presentation will be presented by Assistant Professor Dr. Suppabhorn Suwanpakdee and Dr. Pongthep Jitduangprem, where the following sessions will be a Zoom session from Hong Kong about wind band and how it impacts its social harmony and social history in Hong Kong. So just not to waste our time, please welcome Dr. Suppabhorn and Dr. Pongthep. Thank you.
นะครับ Good afternoon, our friends from national and nationally. So thank you very much to having us to share our research that it will be in progress this year, that we are got the funding from the National Research Council of Thailand this year. It's continuing second year, phase 2. So we have just finished visiting the field work at the southern part of Thailand, the 3 southern border province of Thailand. It's quite rare item because there are a lot of the ongoing conflicts at these places because of the belief and the try to the political is not quite all right now. So today I would like to focus on these. The 3 southern border provinces, including Yala, Narathiwas, and Pattani, is next to the Malaysia. It's very there are a lot of the conflict that I told you in many conflict of the democracy, economics, and particularly the belief of the people there. The belief of the people there are mainly based on the Malayu culture. It's quite like a Muslim culture as well. On the outside, so I will let Ajahn Pongthep to talk about it.
In the insurgents occurs in the overshadowed by the ongoing conflict in southern Thailand. Actually, they have many violence and many kind of things start from 2004, and since today we still have the violence and some kind of insurgents. And for example, violence as bombing, killing, and many dead, many kind of pain and burnt, and also the people got attacked together. So many kind of things impact to social life and cannot stay with normal life and cannot cannot stay with everyday life is like normal. And the violence is one of a norm in the society because they have to think about how to make everyday life in protect yourself and in safety, and they have also the laws about the emergency laws to protect the life, but the law is pressures to villagers or people there also, because the soldier will hold a gun every time and walk around and see you, and you have to be awareness.
Despite a lot of the statistics of the 3 southern border provinces of Thailand, insurgency evidently decreased in the positive way in the death, injury, and the disability rate, which was updated last year, 2023. You can see from many years right now, it looks like better. This is very good start from the southern part. So, and however, so they have like the people at there would like to state many kinds of the peace and the justice thing, like remedies. So firstly, it's like advocating the equality at there. Secondly, embracing the identities of the principal Muslim people, and revoking the special laws, some like emergency acts, and carry record for the people who have no any crime, and relieve the enhancing the quality of life actually, and then lead to the they would like to the governor would like to they want them to, coordinate to the leader or religions of the community much more better. And lastly, so they would like to, reduce, try to, expedite the resolution of the drugs issue. So, as a musician, there are two things that they concern about the, the equality and how to enhancing the quality of life the people are there. So maybe Ajahn Pongthep clarify about this one.
Yes, the advocating for equitable treatment and respect. The music can, but the benefits of the music can open mind and got inside your heart, and also make the benefits of mankind about the you have to something is collaborative music makings. So it will be make equality by music, maybe it's I hope. So and the relief assistant in comprehensive to and contribute to enhancing the quality of life. So when you have the developing of need, the aesthetic sense of music, you when you stay in the normal life, when if you listen to music and listen to a beauty of sounds, so then that means you have quality of life also. So the music in the southern, in the deep south, is very richness. They have the specific kinds of music, and they have the perception of the music also. So that's why we have the two of the of our objective to do the project.
If we see the violin from the beginning in here, so in the other hand, so they have a really rich culture, as Dr. Pongthep said for a moment, that there are a lot of the beautiful music, a lot of beautiful performing art, and particularly in art as well. The fisherman ways of living, so it's totally wonderful. And in here, so following the study this year, we visit many places in those three in those three provinces, particularly in shadow play, Sirat dancing, like practicing a traditional practice thing, and the Longang people. So that's, when we visit that, is so totally awesome, though I will tell you later. For last year, our study, we worked in Bang Yi Khan area around the PGVIM here. There are three communities that we visit to work with the kids and the students around here. We got the process and some result that is very interesting. So now it has already publishing in the Journal of Mahidol Journal of Music. So we seeking out, one is a cultural observation, very important. Will be doing the on the field to work with the kid and or other people, and participatory in music activity is very encourage the people in many kinds of approach and aspect to how they feel good with the music, actually, yes. And the second thing is how to reach them to be awareness people, to know more how can be a good, better, and how to present our community to be a better understanding for the outsider. And lastly, so in the process, so we do like a collaborative composition. It's very hard, but because of we are all musicians, we try to use our skill and the equipment thing to let them understand, enjoyable with the music, why they're staying with us. For now,
adding something in addition. Yeah. So the cultural observation, you have to know the communities. We let the student know communities. Allow here, the Bang Yi Khan is a district, small district in the areas, and in the past there are a lot of we are colonized the Lao people to come here and stay here a bit many years, and also change this kind of Bang Yi Khan change to be a โรงเหล้านะครับโรงเหล้าเก่าก็ old factory beer factory something like this. And in the Sunthornpu, the literatures of Thai literatures call about the old factories when you have to came past the beer factory and you will see the โรงเหล้า factories. So that's Overy. Okay, thank you. Okay, นะครับก็when the thing start when they know the communities when the student knows the place that they stays that's why they have to have something to create and creative process to do the art or music together.
So this year we continue from the sorry, my internet lost. We continue to the second phase of the study this year. So we move from the urban to the multicultural part, the southern Thailand border. So, and yes, of course, so based on theory, so in this year we study on the belief and culture in society in the, a multicultural pattern and how to do like a, creative music camp 9 day long. It's totally different from the first year where we have like a regular weekly for the kid to do with this. So, however, in music, so there are a lot of the theories and a lot of the ideas about how the music can be with the people. Like Nigel says, music is a message. Music is a message to transfer the story from author to the author. And Anna later also said, music is for all of us. So it means that we can catch up or we can continue our music or our activity to the people very easily because of the people have the music in their own mind. But actually, a scholar like Professor Nachad, she said that the music works must have music at its heart. So it means that the quality of the idea is not only the concept or anything, but the musically should be, more potential and more, effective, something, yeah. Right. Based on in the southern part, so they have one professor, Munira, so she proposed the idea of the model, IV model, to open around the space for the people to let them to awareness and how to let them to, not only the knowledge, they let them to try to understand the people together. Right now, the stage of the method, right now we are just finished in here.
So we start with our inspirations, and also we also review literature and field study in the context of music and also sociology and community approach. So then we coordinations with the communities and local people to let us to get into the society, so in the community, and so we will make negotiations and auditions about the student desk, and also we have activity design with the student and with the literature, our literature reviews, and then do the music camps and some disseminations and analysis and TDC summary. Is a normal research way.
So our first visit, so we went to the Yala province. We met the shadow play performer. He is a chair of the teams of those shadow plays, Maya thing. So he very fun. So we got the material a lot. So he very famous actually. He tried to transform his idea to the kids in many ways. He always laughing. And when he taught me the basic pattern of the drum, it's very important. It will be a material of it that we try to create the activity for the kid in the camp. There are a lot of the melody in there, very so simple, but it makes sense to to let them understand how the music are in their own life. Not only that, when we drive to the Narathiwas to meet Bulaheng Lalana, so he can't speak Thai actually. He is a Sirat player. So it's not quite like the Sirat sport anyway, because it's really traditional practice to, talking about why cool like a Thai central belief like that, like a Manola belief like that. So we found the conflict thing that he said, this is our culture, this is our tradition in here. Why don't our belief is not accept them into it? That he raised this question, same like a Maya thing like this. So we have to preserve in the same way. So he blind right now, and when he touched his thumb, while demonstrating the music of the sea last to us. That is so super cool. I will show you a little bit. When they play, so we learn a lot why to open loud speaker to the community to let them know that now we have some ceremony or some performance in here. If you free or something, is invite them to to join immediately. Right now, the second generation of his son is now take care about this performing art. So they still have a conflict about their own belief of the Muslim also. A lot of the materials can be developed to our musical activity for this camp that will happen in this October. You see, when he tried to play the drums, it's fully the spirit. And he said, right now I'm by that, but if I try to fly, so I immediately fly to you. So for the another site, we go to Pattani. Maybe let Ajahn Pongthep continue from the previous session.
Okay. Yes. This is about this. I already spoke about that in the panel discussion, but I think this is very famous ensemble in the Pattani, because they are the children, the youth, and they study in the schools, the Buddhist school, and also the teacher Wachirapan Phupong established the ensemble, longing ensemble to praise and to realize about the longing and the southern deep sound of music of Pattani. So this kind of ensemble is very famous now, that you can search in Facebook or YouTube, called Anak Bulan, yes, called mention to the son of the moon in the Malayu language.
When we're discussing with him about how the music scenes movement in Pattani, he's very kind. He tried to contribute the new generation to the new generation by their own longing knowledge. But actually, this teacher, he's one of the student of Kade, one of the Thai national artists. He's very famous. So he transformed on this. It means that when we go to site visit, it's not learn from not only learn from the older or from the previous generation. The new generation is very important. We know that how the music is transformed to them as well. Okay. And finally, in the camp, so now we can imagine that how to design the camp, or what kind the camp look like. So there are three things in here. First, it's form is inspiration. We will invite a representative of those three groups that we were interviewed. So to join the camp and then to tell or show, a little bit show to the kids how was it, and then we are going to develop as a collaborative composition or creative art or any creative writing. It will be output from the student who will be participate in the camp. And finally, we are going to do showcase.
Okay. Yes, tea present in southern border province, Yala, Pattani, and Narathiwas. So.
Right. Our last visit there, we work with the kids at Yala province. We try to let them to tell something about their own province, because of the outsider feel like these three province is not quite safe. The music that they help to do like a collaborative composition together, just 2 hours. So they would like to provoke. In here is we have a beautiful scenes. We have a beautiful travel appointment. We have two beautiful people to ready to learn from you. But our last visit to Pattani with Pongthep, the people there said to me that, normally the Bangkok people or from the other province never come to Pattani. because their look is not safe anymore. Why the people have the perception like this? You know what I mean? It's not good when we know that the children told me that, oh, it's a car bomb. It's not a norm, right? It's not a normal life of people. Right now, they has already set their own mind to sleep on this. It should not normal. They should have a good quality of life. They should have a good education. Advocacy is so important. We connect to many university at there, from the Prince of Songkla University at Pattani and Narathiwas University at Pattani to help to hold our concert already. So they accept, and then this time to provoke and how the soft power is. We have to change the soft power to be the real power to drive something. So that's this study. I hope that we are going to try to figure out what happened next. So for utilization.
Yeah, utilization. Now we make academic things in research project about music for the society engagement and society development also. And also we make engage the community to provoke the community to know what they think and what they thought, and also the everyday life have to be in peaceful, so not staying the not unsafety. And also when the communities start to react about the music and the communities, we have to more policy to push about the policy for the state to know how power of the music powerful to them or powerful to the Thai state.
So finally, we find the real gap of the how can music can be a movement on this year that we are going to happen on this October. So the student is not only Western music trained, but we open wide for the folk music student. But as firstly, we try aim to the middle in the center of each province, right? But now we can expand it because of the university help us to to promote. If you have any talent or about it in music, please join us for this camp. So that's one we did beyond our thinking right now. So we are look forward to see what happens next in this coming October. So I would like to end our report right now. So please following for the next step of the second half of the study. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions from the peers and from the audience? In Thai is fine too. ภาษาไทยก็ได้นะครับถามได้ Do you have any questions?
You have a lot of questions.
You don't have to have questions. I'm just asking. Do you have questions? Okay. Well, just one quick question. Have you followed up the Pangikhan project students? What was the impact or what?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm already rent a house and in the Pangikhan and already talk with the community peoples and let the students do, and maybe it's a kind of the center of the communities because I already done project with study about the crowded communities, urbanized crowded communities, and they have some kind of specific cultures and so mixed cultures and sometimes artistic about the multicultural is less. So sometimes we have to provoke some cultures and the maybe the modernized cultures or the globalization cultures about the music and sounds, and also learn the sound of music also. Because when in these generations of the youngest people in our here, they already born in the community already. They don't see any any natures, anything, and stay in the house really and close. and very crowd. So maybe we try to connect the people organization around the Thailand. We have the network about the social network, not social network, socialized and people organization. They do have a lot of the support, also the land and also the education. Some student they are underprivileged students. They outside of the education. They also use music to get student involved and also make them support them to got some education. Maybe we can do something connecting to each other.
Yeah, for me, this semester in the course of the under the title Music for Society, we continue this project. We are now divided into 3 groups to let the student to work with the kid that we used to work with last year study. So it will be nice to follow up, but it's not just the researcher to work on it. It will be like an educational service thing that if they would like to know more about the music, so we following up. So that's the way that I'm going to do.
Thank you very much for your answer. Okay. Any more คำถามไหมครับคำถามมีไหมครับ Okay, well, we can talk about that later after this. Okay, so thank you very much, Dr. Pongthep and Dr. Suppabhorn for the presentations.